Hi everyone, this is Harold Ho from haroldho.com here. Welcome to this week's blog post again. Another week has just gone by. How quickly it's gone by again. So how has the week been for you? Have you been putting effort? Have you been pushing yourself, forward, doing baby steps, medium steps, big steps in guiding your online business in the correct direction that you want it to go to? Well, we all face challenges, don't we? Every day, in your online business or even in your offline business, in whatever you do, you definitely will face challenge in your business. Well, personally, I do all the time. Like, right now, I'm in the midst of optimizing my lead generation, my email list building. At the same time, I'm also having a funnel that I like to promote. That's where the money is, and going about this. You must have heard this many times. I heard it like 7 years back. The money is in the list. Is that true or not? It's true, actually. To a certain degree, I would add on and make it even more comprehensive. Is that it is the relationship you have with your list that actually will make you money. How well you bond with your list. That's the major criteria there. Okay, it's not merely having a list and then you will make money. Those were probably the good old days, but no, today you need to build a relationship. So right now, I'm in the midst of doing that. Perhaps you give me another month or two, I'll share this with you in my blog post. So we all have different challenges, don't you agree with me? And some are actually pretty common. In this week's blog post, I have 3 challenges online marketers face. Okay, there's only 3 that you need to focus on, and they are quite common ones. Okay, the first one is traffic and lead generation. As a newbie, I tell you, you will always have problem, getting traffic. Well, if you are an experienced marketer, I don't think you will have that issue. It'll be quite simple for you that how to get this traffic, whether it's paid or free. But as a newbie, there's always this challenge that you find that I have this problem of getting traffic. And this traffic problem is tend to be linked to your lead generation. Okay, they are quite twin, they work hand in hand. And to a certain degree as well as traffic to your blog site. Okay, when traffic goes to your blog site, you want to capture them, don't you? You don't want to let them come to your store and they just leave. Whether they have benefited from your valuable content or not, that you want to capture them. So that's where your lead generation starts. So whether it's lead generation or your blog posts, your valuable content, traffic is connected to all this. Actually, you look at it, it's like a triangle between traffic, lead generation, email list building, all this. They're all connected one way or the other. Well, let's now ask ourselves about this traffic and lead generation. Only 2 simple questions you could ask yourself. Are you giving valuable content? Actually, it's content that can command money. That means you can monetize your content. That means your audience are willing to take out a credit card and pay for your content. Are your content that valuable to that extent that they are actually willing to pay for it if you charge them something? Now, the next thing is, do you know what your audience like to read? What they really want? See, so that you can produce content that they want. You're not going to produce even how valuable a content is that your audience actually, they don't want them. They're not interested at all. If you are telling them something that, I have totally no interest. It's not easy, I'll be the first to admit, say it's very challenging, to produce content that can command money, monetizing it, that command a real value that people are willing to pay for it, at the same time to give what your audience really want. They are hungry for this part of content, this sort of content. I'm looking for that. Okay, now a recent survey by HubSpot has something like said that 43% of audience would prefer video, and only 29% says that they prefer blog posts. So now online marketers, you get the hint, right? What you should be doing. Come on, let's get more videos out. That's what they are looking for. and you should be focusing on that. Okay, not easy, challenging. Coming in front of a camera like this is not easy, but I can tell you, the more you come in front of a camera, the more seasoned you are. You know, the camera right in front of you will become second nature. You don't have to really go and buy a expensive camera, especially when you're a newbie starting off. Let's make some money first before investing in some decent equipment. Today's smartphone, I think, is all available to all of us. You know, whether you have the Apple iPhone or the Samsung S7, S8 or whatever it is, they all have cameras. You can use that for a start. Actually, I'm using it. So, you know, there's no harm. You can come in front of this. The more you do, it's easier for you. You know, you become more experienced with it. Now, creating content and traffic. You want to create content, at the same time you want to get noticed, right, by this traffic. But you must also bear in mind today your audiences, they don't need to really do too much search for information. Okay, when I say that, that doesn't mean you don't have to do search engine optimization on your blogs or your blog posts. Do to a certain degree. I'm not saying that you must spend all your time optimizing your blog post, but to a certain extent they must be able to be found when they are being searched. In a sense, like they need not come out on page 1 in Google search, you know, but as long they are indexed, I think that's fine enough. Okay, so that you don't spend too much time trying to optimizing that. Your audience today, they are on so many people's email lists, and I bet there's so much content flowing to them. They don't need to go to Google to search much for information. Now, they are very well fed, don't you think so? It's a challenge for you now to get your content across to them. That is for challenge 1. Now I come to next. Challenge 2 will be about your ROI, your return on investment in lead generation. As a newbie, if you were to really invest in time, you know, to do lead generation, it will take really quite a while. So if you want a faster way, you need to pay for traffic, do your lead generation. And lead generation, when you pay for it, is some money you're throwing out. How much will you get back? You know, that's something you have to look into. That's where we call the ROI, your return on investment. It's a cost that you're going to pay up to get opt-ins, the email, okay? So in my blog post, I actually have a scenario painted for you, but let me just run through very quickly for you. Let's say now you buy 500 clicks and it costs you $350. Now, of the 500 clicks, you have 150 people opting in. That works out to about 30%. So of this $150, 150 opt-ins, you paid $350 to get them. So one opt-in, what's the cost, you know, of this one opt-in, one sign-up? You take $350 divided by 150, it works out to about $2.33. Okay, that's your cost. One lead, you know, you are getting in costs you $2.33. Now, you would have email follow-up in your lead generation. You're not going to get the email coming in and sitting there, no contact, no communication, no bonding, and then, you know, they just leave you. They would have forgotten who you are, although they are the one who opted in, and at the same time, you would have forgotten about them. So it's a loss. It's totally a waste of money and time doing that. So you have email follow-ups. Generally, it'll be good to have a consistent email follow-up for 14 days. Every day, at least one email goes out to them. And you may plug in between that 14 days, you know, spread over that 14 days, a couple of maybe cost per action program, you know, to get them to sign up. Now, let's say you have plugged in maybe 3 to 4 in between that 14 days, or even maybe up to 5 CPA program in your follow-up emails, and you get another 30% of the 150 who went to sign up for the program. So by the way, let's say your CPA program, you know, you would, for every, you know, cost per action taken by your leads, you get paid $3, let's say. So now another 30% of the 150 of them, let's say it works out to about 45 of your opt-ins decided that they'll take action. They'll sign up for a CPA. So you get $3 per this thing. Now of the 45, you just probably get back 135. In this scenario, you paid $350 to acquire those leads, those 150 leads, and all at the end you just get back $135. Net, you have a deficit of 215. You have probably lost that. So that is a negative ROI. Now, if you look carefully, mathematically, if you go and work it out, in fact, I have it in the blog post that you should go and read it and you can see it clearer. Here, I will tell you that the break even for your 350, if you want to break even on that 350, you need at least 116 or 117 of the 150 opt-ins, sign-ups that have been made to really sign for a CPA program, which is a very tall order. In fact, it's not easy, not impossible, but very, very unlikely, you are able to achieve that. So end of the day, you can break even on your cost of traffic. You are considered very good. Least to say that it's quite unlikely you'll make a profit. On a rare occasion, you may make a profit. So you need time, to run through all this so that you can recoup and recover your costs, of obtaining the leads. But remember, once your leads you get in, your email list start growing, continue growing them. Well, the bigger your list is, it's a rule of thumb, the bigger your list is, the better for you. Most likely you are able to make more money, You have something that you can just promote over and over again. It's already yours, You don't have to go, and search anymore. But that doesn't mean, let's say, you buy 1,000 clicks and you got 300 opt-ins and you are so happy and contented with that 300 opt-ins. No, you got to do this mathematical ROI game that when you recover back your cost, go out there and buy some more traffic to build up your list. And when you can make some more money, go out there again to build up your list. Remember the saying, the money is in the list, or more likely, the relationship you have with your list that will earn you the money, to get you the money. Now we come to this third and final common challenge, that is your blog site. In my blog posts in the past, I've always mentioned that your blog site is a platform of know, like, and trust. When your visitors come in, they browse through your content and you want to capture their attention. You want them to opt in, whether you paid for traffic to get them in or whatever it is, you want them to opt in. So when they opt in, you kind of at some stage will convert them to your customers by selling them something. And of course, you want this to work round the clock, 24/7/11, that they are always coming in and they are buying, and you must have a creditable blog site that works in that manner. So now you will have to put up with content, something that you have to deliver. Then next you say blog design. I'm not a designer. Harold here is definitely not a designer. So how the hell and how the heck am I going to design a blog site? It's not easy. Next, how am I going to optimize my blog site? Neither am I an SEO expert. How am I going to get all this done? So one solution is that you may have friends or network in the internet marketing niche that who are quite savvy or experts in this area. So you may want to approach them and say, hey, hi, no, bro, I need your help. I have a blog site here, any suggestion how to go about with it. But now you may turn to me and say, Harold, I'm stuck. I don't have any friends who know how to do all this for me. So what am I going to do? There's this site called Fiverr, fiverr.com. In my blog there, I've given the link, fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is a place where, people with lots of skill sets, be it content that they can write for you, although I don't really encourage you to buy content there. Pay someone to write a content for you. You just need to give them a title or certain keywords and they can come up with a $500 to $1,000, $1,000 words, blog post for you. and you just pay them, and the turnaround could be not more than 3 days or 2 days only. They can turn around your content. But I still seriously urge you to write your own content. Whereas some of the more technical aspect, you may have to turn to them, like your blog design, the themes you need to use, Optimize Press or Thrive Themes or whatever they have out there. Okay, you need to go and seek the services of a website designer or blog site designer. Okay, they will be able to assist you how to optimize your site. Okay, although by the name Fiverr, it just means that you pay $5. But sometimes you must be reasonable. Some of the tasks there goes beyond $5. I mean, you want someone to design a blog site and you pay him $5. I don't think he or she is keen to do that for you. So you got to be realistic. It can cost you more. It depends on what you really want. So when you head over to Fiverr, you should basically have a budget in mind, how much you are willing and prepared to spend rather. So I strongly urge you to stick to your budget. If you say that I'm only prepared to spend $200 to get all this done, then stick to it. Okay, don't let them persuade you and you end up spending $500 when actually you only have $200. No, stick to it. When you go over to Fiverr, you can always ask them, question them, say, what am I getting? Are you able to do this, able to do that? How long will it take to do it? Do you have any portfolio or samples that I can browse, and see? Okay, query and interrogate them to your heart's content. After all, you are paying them money, okay, to get it done, until you're very satisfied before you sort their services. Okay, so I've given you now the basic 3 challenges that you are going to face as a newbie online marketer. In conclusion, I will tell you, it's always very challenging, okay? In conclusion, it's very, very challenging at the beginning when you start. So many things to do. I don't know how to do them. How to get this done, how to get that done. Will they achieve result or not at the end of the day? Or actually, I'm wasting my time and money. It doesn't come to anything at all. These are the challenges that you are going to face as a newbie. And investment. How much money are you putting in? Time and money. But remember, excuse me, you are building a business. Okay? You cannot expect something to come out overnight. It takes time. But at the end of the day, when you see results coming in, your first sign up, I can tell you, you will be very thrilled. How? I got my first, email sign up, my lead generation. Better still, you got a sale. No matter how small a sale is, it's something very fulfilling. That feeling is undescribable. That, hey, I got a sale, and it's something that I would call self-motivation. It will motivate you for sure to put in more and move forward to achieve more. That's what it's all about, this self-motivation. So now I come to the end of this week's blog post very quickly, and I'll take this opportunity again to wish you all the very best. Take care of yourself, at the same time, not just pushing and pushing. And also at the same time, do leave me some comments, about my blog post. Okay? Until then, have a good week ahead. Go on, put in all the necessary effort, at times. But don't forget to take your rest as well. Take care of your health. I'll be back again next week for another blog post. Till then, bye for now. Harold signing off. Cheers.